Where did the dog go? Did never go. What? The topic which we're gonna explore about the fisherman. The fisherman! They see we've all gathered around the fire, around the coast. We all gather around the coast. And we're looking for some fishes. You know, get some fish, make some fillets. Put it on the roast. Put it on the roast. Get some fish, get some salty fish. And smell the salt in the air. Look out, the fish is coming for you. Boy gift card, yes, caro. So I am from Income Tax Department. We find many donations in your accounts as family pay videos. Wait, what? Taxes? Well, today isn't it supposed to be next year? I am not ready. I can give you some fish. You want some fish? I give you biggest fish that I have found in the radiation zone. Would you like to take fish? I will give it to you. Bones, tooth, and scales. I'll give you the scales. You can make yourself a necklace from the fish scales. I promise to you, it's better than paper money. You don't need paper. What are you supposed to do with it with the fish? You can make jewelry. You can make food. Oh, food! Yes. Who is the fisherman? What do we know about Mr. Fisherman? Am I the fisherman? Through the perspective of what you see right now on the screen, I am the fish. I mean, yeah, you see that? I'm holding a harpoon, yeah? Well, yeah, I am the fisherman. Is that enough? I mean, yeah. Oh, I see fish, I harpoon it. So Mr. Fisherman, we meet Mr. Fisherman on the Lost Coast of the game, Half-Life 2 Lost Coast. There. He's just on the seashore with his trusty rusty harpoon. It's pretty rusty, but you could say, oh, he's been waiting for us there. No, he was just pretty much chilling, watching over the sea, thinking about life, and wondering what else to do, what else to kill, what else to, harpoon! And suddenly, a wild Gordon Freeman appears, teleports himself there. You could say, oh, but how does Gordon get there? And now the theory is, guys, do you remember Nova Prospekt? Do you remember Nova Prospekt? I don't remember Nova Prospekt. Oh, yes, I do. There was a teleporter, yeah, where Mossman got Eli sent somewhere again to Combine Rue, to where Mossman betrayed by taking Eli to the Combine again. Betrayed the rebels, yeah. And then Freeman and Alex teleport to Kleiner's lab, but it takes them a week or something to get there. A delayed teleportation. And so I actually found this suggestion in a Reddit post where Gordon Freeman got teleported to the Lost Coast in between that time. And at the end of Lost Coast, he gets teleported away again. Alright? So that means that we can use this time reference where they're just gone. That Gordon Freeman was teleported to the Lost Coast, where he liberated the place from evil Combine Union. It is the Union, the Hammer and Sickle Union, but this time it is a skull. And the skull of the Combine elite. But an interesting thing about this shore on the Lost Coast is that it is highly likely this is Greece. I think that it's very likely that this is located somewhere in Greece. Simply because the church that it has these icons that are usually found in, I think, Eastern European Orthodox. Is it even an Orthodox? Carol, tell me, what is your I think your country could be Orthodox, isn't it? Also for T-Day, the country you're in. Lost Coast was a part of Highway 17. Hempbump Man, the architecture of the villages and houses we see in Lost Coast. I don't know if exactly it's from Highway 17. Simply because we just don't see villages on Highway 17. But we start the new coast. It is not Lost Coast. It is the new coast. We found it. We discovered it. Wait, we just broke somebody broke vodka. Alright, so you see what I'm talking about? You see these houses? I think that I've mostly seen such around Italy and Greece. I mean, where do you see such cliffs in Romania or Bulgaria or Ukraine. I don't think I've seen such cliffs. I mean, sure, you can say Turkey and stuff, but good luck. Good luck with that.
Hey,
Oh!
you there?
So this is what I'm talking about.
Wait a minute now, aren't you?
These type of architecture, these types of shorelines.
Freedman, Fisherman, am I right?
Yeah, these houses are present in Balkan, but
Take on the combine.
I don't know any kind of houses with such cliffs
Oh, good, a time like this.
in Bulgaria, for instance.
Take you to where they
I just haven't seen it. But what we know is that it is in the Balkans, so we can agree that this place is somewhere in the Balkans, and also City 17 is somewhere in the Balkans. I guess maybe you're right, Hempump Man. Maybe Highway 17 is part of this part. It's just that this, look at it. This city was not destroyed by the Combine. Oh, there's another church there in the distance. Gordon Fishman. Yeah, he calls you Fishman. It's like the insult of the century. Gordon comes to save the city. Oh, hello, Gordon Fishman. Fishman. I suicide myself. Wait, what the hell was that? Oh, no, I got hacked. The game got hacked. The chat. What is going on? So we've established the facts. We've established the facts that this is somewhere in the Balkans. I think it's in Greece. The fisherman, he greets you by insulting you. He's like, "You look like a fishman." Yeah. First of all, how does he even know that you're Gordon Freeman? But it's like the legend of Gordon Freeman has been sang so far that everybody just knows how you look. You are the savior of Black Base. Or he's just very good at figuring out stuff. And maybe you just had a label on your HEV suit. Beats me. He speaks in an English accent. If you guys think it isn't speaking English accent, you go ahead and tell me that. But he speaks heavily with an English accent, in my opinion. The architecture, the coastline, I think it's close to Mount Athos. Chad, do you know about Mount Athos? Do you know about the Holy Peninsula? Do you know that Holy Peninsula? It is where all the monks have gathered in many monasteries, in many churches on the Holy Island. So now we bring ourselves to talk further about what's possible. This guy, first of all, has survived the 7-hour war. This guy has been through many tribulations. He has seen the beginning of the Resonance Cascade. After the Black Mesa accident, there were these portal storms everywhere around the world. All right? These portal storms caused lots of problems. In my country, there is problem, and it's like everything is falling apart. Everything is exploding. Everything has Zen creatures around it. He didn't find himself in fear about that. He didn't find it a big problem for himself to survive it. He accepted reality. He accepted that the oceans were now filled with giant, annoying leeches that made squishly, squibbly sounds as they tackled your flesh. No, he didn't see any issues in that. He accepted it. And he started hunting it. There was these big sharks called ichthyosaurs, you know, with the big teeth. You see that in the background? But he found it amusing. He found it challenging. And I'm going to use the quote of Carol. In the first age, in the first battle, the shadows first the infant, the waters swashed away. The sounds of teeth clanked together, but with spear in hand, and with a fortitude bigger than the seas themselves. He threw the first blow, and in his wooden trash boat, he pierced fear in their skins. He made his name known among the seas. He was the storm that blew the sails of terrified sailors, because none other than him would venture deep into these hostile waters, looking to bring back things to the shore to feed the population. Without fear, without hesitance, he pushed onwards, getting those creatures, those alien creatures back on the shoreline. Bring them back to the fire, bringing them as food. Make feasts. You know what he says at the end of the Lost Coast? We're gonna have a feast, brother. Cheers, brother! Feast time! Let's go to church and feast upon these stupid alien creatures. Why do you think you're gonna have a feast in this world with scarcity? City 17 doesn't have much food, does it? Nobody really has that much food, do they? And yet he's speaking about feasts? You what? It's as if... Chat, it sounds very funny. It's as if when the oceans are filled with leeches, there's kind of an abundance of food, isn't there? Burned down by the embers of Combine, he's so blistered by fires of hell, in tainted beyond ascension. He chose the path of perpetual torment, to sacrifice himself for others, to bring them life for which those who did not. Because he is the fisherman, with his rusty spear in hand, harpooning anything that moves in deep waters. He brought anything down. He wanted to find the Moby Dick of the current world. The Moby Dick. Where was the Moby Dick? Moby Dick thought he was just a stupid sailor. He just played with him all the time, hitting against a boat, but Moby Dick was gonna be caught, turned into mince, and feeding the population of Saint Olga. The Black Mesa Sharks could have been big profit. Dr. Fogg. Yeah, why would you say that there is no food in this world when the oceans are just filled with worms that are tasty? Tasty worms. Yeah. So in a way, this town is prospering. Any kind of town around the coast is kind of prospering so long as there's water and boats nearby, and so long as you're fearless. So long as you can face the storm head on. So Mr. Fisherman, he's a survivor. He's battle hardened. The Combine, he speaks to them as if they're just a tumor on your ass cheek, which you can easily remove. It's like, Chad, do you remember Gordon Freeman's tumor on his ass cheek? Well, the Combine are the fisherman's tumor on his ass cheek. But it's just, he just has to scratch it away. He's talking to them as if they're like a little nuisance. Oh, Gordon Fishman. Well, I am old and I cannot really climb all those cliffs, so I'd say you should go and defeat evil Combine. They took my church. Sure, it was abandoned. Nobody really used the church anymore. But I want it back. It is mine. I will make feast in church. I heard there's head crabs. It's been so long since I have cooked a head crab. So already we understand that this plane ain't so bad after all. First of all, how the hell had they managed to be unconquered by the Combine, remaining so pristine for such long periods of time? Second of all, how is he still alive? Does this guy look to you as an innocent old man? This guy looks like he's the terror of the ocean, the fish slayer. This is the fish slayer. You see that smile? That's not a smile. That's evil. It's like evil has infested him. He's infested with evil. In regards to evil, that means power. Yeah, he's not really evil. He's a very good man. He feeds his town, or maybe he just has feasts for himself. We don't exactly know. Now, Gordon Freeman arrives. Gordon Freeman saves the day. Gordon Freeman loses himself in the teleportation. We can use this moment where there was this delayed teleportation and accept that it happened. That Gordon Freeman was teleported to the Lost Coast and then he was teleported back to Kleiner's lab. Why not? Just plugging the plot holes. Or at least those that are missing. Usually with Valve's games, it's always missing. There's always something missing. It's like if somebody has found the origins of the G-Man written in stone, please give it to me. I'm curious if the Fisherman is part of the rebellion. It doesn't seem like it. It just doesn't seem like he would be part of any rebellion because most of all, what rebellion? There is no Combine there. This place has never, I think it has never seen the maybe it has seen the Combine, but not in a way that the Combine was ruling them. And so then the Combine comes And the fisherman is just annoyed that, oh, look at these guys are throwing headcrabs at our city. First of all, why are they throwing these headcrab canisters from the church at the village, city, whatever it is? I guess they resisted. Initially, the village or city, they resisted. Yes, yeah, Kara, they made the base in the church, but they wouldn't just make a base, destroy the town, and it's like, what's the point of that? There was resistance in that place. The thing is, with any free city, with any free village, with any free community on the Combine ruled Earth, it gives birth to resistance. Because people know about the Combine, and some of them choose to fight them. And there's also the likeliness that this place could have children, because it could be away from the spectrum of the suppression field. It was the suppression field. The suppression field's range might have not managed to get to these kind of towns or cities. So it's not impossible for children to be born. It's not impossible for people to have hope and want a better future for themselves. Or people from the cities that are controlled by the Combine escape to these free places. They taste freedom, and now they just want to give it to their friends and families and whatever back in the cities. So just these kind of cities and villages, they create resistance. And the only way for the Combine to stop these things from existing is from destroying it or making the people flee to the safety of the Combine. Yeah. It's like high IQ place, it's like the highest IQ place in the world. Dr. Fox says maybe he never knew that was happening. And Carol is like, he does not care about Combine. He just wants to fish. That is a valid point. They're just an itch. But maybe if they disrupt his fish population, it's like if they start taking the leeches, if they start fishing the ichthyosaurs, he would do something about that, wouldn't he? Would he just stand by the sea and accept his ichthyosaurs being fished away by the Combine? His water is being drained by these Combine. Chat, do you see this? Mr. Fisherman!
Come on, then.
Look at him, he's abusing me. He's like,
Here we go.
this isn't any kind of choice. He's just saying, come here in a nice way. Oi,
Here we go.
calm down, man. Do you hear him, chat?
Come on, then. This way now. Here we go.
Here we go.
Come on, then.
Come on, Dad. Oh, he's coming at me. So, chat, look at this. Does it look like the ocean here has been drained? What about this thing?
Come on, then.
Let me just decipher this. Do you see this? The ocean here isn't drained. And in Highway 17, usually the oceans are pretty much heavily drained. Stop forcing me to come with you. You see this? This is the natural part. This is the natural part of the shoreline. It does look like the natural part. And yet maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this was made recently, simply because of the shipwreck. It's possible. It does look kind of... Chat, does this look kind of drained to you? I mean, the shipwreck looks a bit off, right? And that's a bit too high in the air. Yet this part isn't that high in the air, is it? I guess it was recently made. He just keeps saying, here we go. Here we go. Lost twist. Fisherman is a retired Mario. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, pretty much. Chad, do you think this is... I think it's kind of drained. Must be higher. It looks drained, says Hambowman. Yeah, it's kind of drained. Huh. But it's not that bad, is it? In Highway 17, it's awful. Oh, no, he got angry. No. Okay, Fisherman, calm down, man. What's wrong with you? Okay, he wants me to come with him. He's like, Madam Treasure, stupid little chum. Is he gonna come at me? Mr. Fisherman, are you okay? Fisherman, calm down. You okay? Oh, I don't want to go there. Leave me. It's like, what's the point of me going there, Mr. Fisherman? Here we go. Oh no. He's like, look, come to the service. You're gonna go up there in the chair. You're gonna fix it all. Mamma mia, just a go. So, okay, we accept that the oceans here are also kind of drained. So the effects of the Combine are reaching even this shore. But apparently the fisherman is like, I don't care, I'll just make my own shore. And he just does that. uses tiny little trash boats to hunt down its prey. The Moby Ichthyosaur is a thing of the past. The only reason he wanted to defeat the Combine was because it was kind of hard for him to climb up the damn hill. If he was young, rejuvenated, Gordon Fishman would have nothing. He wouldn't be even comparable to Mr. Fishman, to the real Fishman, the big boss, the storm of the seas. He's old, his knees are ick. He can't really climb the damn cliff, can he? It's kind of hard. It's just pestering, annoying. It's bothersome. How about you climb up the hill when you're 70-plus-year-old? Ain't gonna work. Fisherman has a hazardous sea environment suit. He pretty much just grabs scales from fish and starts putting them on himself. And then he has medieval armor. He grabs all the crabs, although in this case the crabs are gone. Yeah, pretty much all the crabs are gone because they were eaten. They were eaten by leeches. But when you shoot a seagull, can I do it? Yeah, let me just try some. I'll try and hit a seagull, yeah. See what he says. Apart from here we go.
Come on then.
Let me just increase. Let me show you what happens when you shoot a seagull.
Here we go.
Here we go. There it is. Oh, come on.
Come on then.
Come on, I am a sharpshooter. Oh, careful, man. It's like you start shooting at seagulls and he's just gonna charge you. Stupid Gordon Fishman! There it is. Whoa! No. What the? Damn leeches.
This way now. Now.
There.
Hey now, we lost enough species already.
Boom! Boom! You heard what he said? Let's kill another one. Come on, is it so hard?
Here we go. What did that gull ever do to you?
What did that go ever do to you? Let's kill another one and see what he says. No, where are they? Here we go! No, where's Seagull? Ah, there it is. See it in the distance yet? Will I be able to kill that seagull?
This way now.
This way, Freeman. Doesn't that sound like Magnuson?
Don't shoot the gulls. They keep down the leech population.
There it is. Don't shoot the ghost, chat. They keep down the leech population. Yeah. Don't shoot the ghosts. They keep down the leech population. You know what that means? Oh yeah. These seagulls are the most fierce animals. Keeping down the leech population? What the? Fisherman, Mr. Fisherman, uses seagulls to hunt for leeches. He knows where the seagulls keep the leeches. So when the seagulls, harvest a lot of leeches and put them in their nests or wherever they stash them, Fisherman goes there and just snacks it away. Kaju Kami says, I have a theory. He is one of G-Man's employers. He's what? Fisherman, Mr. Fisherman, the god of the seas, is one of the employers. He's just undercover. He just wanted to see if Freeman still had it in him. So he grabbed Freeman from the teleporter after another prospect. He grabbed Freeman and he's like, I'm an old man and I can't climb these steps, Mr. Fishman, yes. Number one, he pretty much just insults Fishman. How about you go there and save us from evil Combine? I'm not drunk, I have just eaten a lot of leeches. And so you go and defeat evil Combine, and then he's like, oh, we have feast, but Mr. Fishman, you are going away. It's only feast for me. I will feast upon that Combine. On leeches. He's not gonna feast on that Combine. No. Chat. I think we wrapped up the god of the seas. What I can do right now is establish who he is with a good speech. And we're wrapping Mr. Fisherman up, the god of the sea. Alright, let me do it. I'll do it poetically. I'll try to do it my best. I'm gonna improv. This is full improvisation. I'm gonna do a small poem. I hope I manage something. Otherwise, we'll just write it down, and you experience music in your ears. Chat. Give me a word. Give me a sentence. Give me a word, and I'll start from that. A man of age, born on the shores of withdrawing waters, in storms, in peace, in sun and rain, for gone are his days of past glory. And yet, through all these tribulations and changed regimes, he now sought for himself a new destiny that plagued the seas, for which he now was the hunter and not the hunted. The new beasts, the new beings had nothing to him but just their own fear, their own consternation, upon which they drowned themselves in. For these creatures, they knew his name, and they cowered as the storm raged above, as the storm waited for them to peek up their heads for that little gulp of oxygen. For the trap was set. For them, there was nothing but fear above this earth. And yet, under the murky waters of the sea, they found themselves in safety, their own forgotten, in their own caged life. Everything that once used to be there, they took it over and thought they would be the kings, and yet these creatures, these leeches, these ichthyosaurs, they were just living in a delusion that was only kept by the darkness that the water spewed.